Just to give you some insight into how Shayna Baszler thinks, she says
this ought to be good.
She prefers to break someone's mind before she breaks their body.
She's the submission magician. Protege of Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Shayna Baszler, so dangerous. One of the most physical women in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah, and she knows it too.
Pretty amazing. Shayna Baszler, the first of the MMA 4 horsewomen to win a title in WWE. Quite the accomplishment for Shayna Baszler.
Behold the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
And their opponents, first, from Osaka, Japan, one half of the Asuka.
She is hypnotic. She is mesmerizing. She is as dangerous as the day is long.
Now you are looking at a woman who single-handedly managed to change the entire complexion of the Raw Women's division.
An undefeated run in NXT. NXT Women's Champion. A title she relinquished Raw. One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
It's
And her partner, from
Bliss.
Columbus, Ohio, one half of the Alexa Bliss.
5 feet of fury.
I just don't understand why Alexa treats everyone like they're second-class citizens.
Because she's better than them, Byron. When you're better than someone, it's perfectly acceptable to treat them poorly.
Is that the morals you live by?
Obviously, he works with you.
Alexa Bliss is the type of woman that'll stab you in the back and you'll still ask her to autograph.
Big-time tag team match underway here.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage. Better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
You know what I like about her? She's approaching this match the same as she would if the title was on the line. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE.
Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Uh-oh. Neckbreaker! The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're out of the match. When you look at the tag teams who have dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit, and that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. Oh, right to the face.
She's starting to take a beating. She's going to have to make sure that the covers. Early kick out, referee right on top of the action.
She's still in this one. Big slam.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Asuka with a kick downstairs.
With a body hip attack.
She got her good there. Nailed it.
Shayna Baszler is no stranger to championships, having amassed titles and into Shayna Baszler making her move.
She got it.
All that's left now for Shayna Baszler is to finish this. Going back to that night that Shayna Baszler became NXT Women's Champion, I think it's pretty telling that Ember Moon didn't ask for a rematch. Ember Moon, a woman who embraces a gothic lifestyle, was scared to fight the submission magician again.
Well, who wouldn't be scared after seeing Baszler ram her own dislocated shoulder into the ring post that night? Baszler wasn't a magician that night. She was a maniac.
Avoids trouble there.
Tag team history was made when the first...
This could be all she wrote.
What a face buster. That's it. That's what she needed.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, man, that hurts. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown tag team champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was a team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
It only took Asuka a matter of 6 months to become the #1 contender to Bayley's NXT Women's Championship.
Well, Bayley had no intention of leaving Dallas without her most prized possession. She always wanted to prevail, not just for her, but for every little girl in the crowd, watching with tears in their eyes, hoping she wasn't going to lose that title. But then, she met Asuka.
Boo.
We're looking at complete domination here.
When you two brought up Asuka's championship match, I noticed Saxton fanboying a little bit. Look, Bayley could be the most beloved superstar in NXT history.
She's looking at it. Ring rattling.
I bet you feel foolish writing her off now.
Dodges a bullet there.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this.
Big reversal for her there. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move. She is on fire.
She's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
And to the jaw.
Man, at this point, even the slightest mistake could cost one of these women the match.
She's not in very good shape at all right now. The tag team partner has...
This might be the one that ends it.
Beautiful technique.
Oof. Oh, look at this. Oh, knees right to the gut.
He's back in full control now.
A few inches off there.
Inches? She missed by at least a foot, Cole.
And Asuka was able to get out of the way there. Look at her go.
Hooked up. Michinoku driver. Absolutely planted.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
Asuka turns it around. Look at her partner. She's calling for the tag.
She might want to think twice about that.
Global impact.
Asuka can win it here.
Asuka is imposing her will quite well right now.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Here comes Asuka. She got her in position.
Sliding hip attack.
That's all she wrote, fellas. There may be no coming back from that.
Shoulders down.
And Asuka was able to get out of the way there. And Shayna Baszler evades that one.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Asuka needs a miracle.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Now that's an impressive tag team victory. Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
And Shayna Baszler.
That's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.